Well, this is the only material I have for the vlog this week. The very last week of 2020. Today is the last day of 2020. And there was not a lot going on this week, and then there were some really big things going on this week. And both of those extremes led to not a lot of vlogging material. So, here we are. I wanted to, of course, have something for the vlog, and I feel like instead of trying to cram in like some stuff from the studio here and there for the vlog, and just have like I don't know, it just seemed weird to try and cram some. Oh, here's what I'm working on today, or here's this thing, or whatever, and it's just going to be like almost nothing. I may as well make it just nothing, and then just yeah. Just what? Just what, John? What were you thinking of? I had a couple things in my head that I was going to discuss, and they have all fluttered away. I don't want to really repeat my send-off from last vlog, because my last vlog, I was like, this is the last one of 2020, and then I realized, well, I'm recording this one in 2020. You won't see it until 2021, but this vlog should have been more of like a send-off type of thing, talking about new things that I want to work on in the new year and stuff like that. But I guess what I will say really quickly is that a lot of people have talked about 2020 just being horrible for everybody, and it was not a good year, and blah, 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 blah. I think some people had a great year. I'm pretty sure there are many people who were able to take advantage of the circumstances and manipulate things into a way to get a lot of self, like, well, a lot of work on the self done. And it just depends on your circumstances. I think so. Yeah, to some people's circumstances also, it's about people's circumstances and also about who they are as people and the work ethic that they have and whatever else. A combination of those things, I'm sure some people had a freaking great year. And with other things, with certain jobs that people have, whatever, you have to get more creative in order to get a lot out of the situation. Just how the pandemic stuff happened, there's a lot of things to have to adjust. And that can be very difficult, especially when there's numerous and there's just, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. So, I don't want to buy into, oh, everyone, it's a write-off. 2020 is a write-off and everyone had a horrible year. I think that buying into that mentality is not a good thing. Not a positive thing, not something that will propel you forward. I think that a lot of people didn't handle it well. I think that part of it is that attitude of like, oh, it's just a write-off, right? Like, to boil it down to the most simple, like a really simple analogy, some people started talking about how they used all this time to catch up on Netflix binging, and some people talk about how they used all the time to start working out at home. Some people obviously can do both of those things, but some people just joke and laugh about, oh, I'm getting fat on the couch with snacks and Netflix, and some people really kind of like, I am forced to be at home and I'm going to start a home workout. I've wanted to do it for a while. This is going to push me in that direction, whatever. Again, there's a combination of things in a mix of whatever, and it's not necessarily just one or the other for people. It could be both. But that's the simplest comparison I can make, is that there are some people who leaned into one extreme or the other, and one of those extremes is inherently positive, and the other one maybe not so much. So I don't want to buy into that. I don't want to reflect on this past year it being a write-off, because guess what? Tomorrow, nothing changes. This is just a number, right? I mean, tomorrow for me would be Friday, January 1st of 2021. And by the time you're watching this, it's going to be a couple days after that. But 2021, that number, that day, that other, starting the new journey of revolving, sun and earth revolutions and stuff isn't going to change anything. It's not like legislation and laws revolving around COVID stuff is going to just immediately change the next day, and that everything will get easier and better and whatever else. We're still going to have the same problems yesterday that we have today and tomorrow. It takes time for things to morph and change sometimes, and there's got to be certain reasons why things morph and change. And yeah, in saying all that, I understand how some people use a new day, a new week, a new month, a new year as a kickstart for motivation to progress and to have new goals and to work on things. And I think any motivation you can find to do that is probably a good thing. Obviously, the problem is that some people just don't follow through with it, and people just use, it's a new year, and they have no intention really on doing the hard work. So, I mean, I understand, it's kind of just like, if you're in the middle of a semester in school and you're getting behind and whatever else, sometimes it's a lot easier to start with the momentum of starting fresh and doing really good off the bat than it is to kind of turn around a difficult, maybe first semester or first half of a semester you would have had, and to try to turn it around in the last half can be daunting, and there's some other gymnastics mentally there that you have to do, and I completely understand the fresh start mentality. So like I said, anything that gets you in mode and motivated to do better, then that's great. That's the thing, it has to be healthy, right? Anything healthy that propels you to be healthy, if that makes sense, is a good thing. I had more to say, and I don't remember exactly what it is, but basically, just wrapping up that kind of whole concept, that I really believe it's not a good, positive mentality to be like, 2020 is a write-off, all these things happened, everyone had a horrible year, it wasn't just whatever, and everyone was negatively impacted. No, things changed for everyone, for the most part. For some people, things maybe didn't change much at all, and a lot of that is just, the positions that we are in for whatever various reasons we're in those positions. And I definitely, not just because a new year is taking effect, but other things that have been going on have made me definitely want to double down and refocus and try and have a clean slate as much as possible to get to a point where things can be as fresh as possible to start things anew. And I am looking forward to those things. And with that, we will see you on another time with more regular vlogging materials, I would hope.